Okay, hi again, everyone. It's Marian Herbertson here, of course, and this is my day 3 video of the 62-day DFT, Decide Freedom Team video challenge, right? And I want to carry on a little bit with the same theme that I've been talking about with my last two videos as to what it is that determines success and how sometimes we can kind of overcomplicate things in our mind. And really, if we just keep it simple, it all works that much better. And today, I want to kind of address something that I've heard, um, a lot of particularly people of faith say, right? Because I don't make any secret of the fact that I'm what you call a practicing Christian, and I always tend to do that, you know. So I'm a practicing Christian. But, sometimes, in particular, if you do kind of think deeply about um, your choices, your way of life, your values, etc., sometimes you can think yourself into a spot where you literally freeze, right? And my pastor puts it like this, sometimes people are so afraid of doing the wrong thing that they end up doing nothing at all, right? And in this particular video, I want to quickly talk about faith and its relevance in the online marketing world. Okay, now I hear a lot of people say, I have faith that this is going to work. And yes, to a certain degree, it's absolutely necessary to have that faith, right? But let's determine what faith is. Faith is called having that belief, that trust in things not seen as though they actually already are. Okay, so it's, believing in things that you haven't seen, that you haven't experienced, but that exist. And that is where, when I hear people saying, I have faith this business is going to work, it kind of makes me question that a little bit. And don't get me wrong, right? I'm not being judgmental here because I was as guilty of it till I thought about it deeply. And, you can see that internet marketing works. All right, there's evidence all around you that learning to market online works. It's working for people. You've just got to look at our testimonials and, see there that it is working for people. So therefore, it isn't as though it isn't happening. It isn't as though it hasn't happened. All right, it does happen. It has happened. It will continue to happen. Okay, what your responsibility is to believe that it is possible, and really the only difference between that happening for someone else and it happening for you is you taking action, right? I compare it to going out and buying the most flashy sports car. Okay, um, you know, um, I don't know. I'm not into cars in a big way at all. I'm a girl, for goodness sake. What do I know about cars? But, let's talk about, I don't know, a Ferrari, I guess, right? A big, shiny red Ferrari, right? So you go off and you buy that because you know it works, right? You've seen it, you like what it does, etc., etc. So you get it delivered and it lands up in your driveway and it's sitting there, right? And every morning you look out at it and you think, wow, that's brilliant, Um, I'd love to see it working. I'd love to see it working. But you don't actually get in and get into it and drive it. Are you going to see it working? No. Nothing wrong with the car, nothing wrong with the vehicle. Right? It's your lack of action that is often the cause for things not working, for you. And don't get me wrong on this, I'm not being harsh, right? All I'm talking to you, I'm talking to you from my own point of view, from what I've seen happening as well in my business, in my life. Taking off weight, for example, right? I can put it on a lot quicker than I can take it off, but I can't blame any of the diet plans, etc. I blame me for not taking action, or taking action for 2 or 3 days and then deciding, well, actually, maybe I don't need to do that today, and going off and binging, right? So we have to take personal responsibility. And I think that is my key here. In whatever we're doing, we do need to take personal responsibility. And part of that personal responsibility is making the right choice of which business you choose, which compensation plan is going to pay you the best, which team is going to give you that support, that method of action, if you like, a battle plan. Right. And, all those kind of things, but also it entails you determining that you are going to do what it takes to make it work. All right. So that's my video for today. I hope that that's brought you some value and kind of to a certain degree convicted you. And if you've been discouraged about things not working, it's just one factor that needs to be tweaked, right? And then you can make it work. And maybe it's that the business you're with or you were didn't work for you. Doesn't mean that none of them will work. Okay. More often than not, though, I know from personal experience that it is that personal effort. And if you don't put that in, that's where you will struggle. Okay, so if you'd like to know how I can help you succeed in marketing online and how I can plug you into a team where you'll get all the help and support and the training you need, connect with me. All right, just inbox me, comment below, just say more info, please, Marian, and that will be wonderful. All right, you take care. I wish you the very, very best and talk to you on my next video. Bye now.